Hi everyone, it's Ricky from Bermero Cards. Sorry I haven't been doing videos lately, but I've been really busy actually hosting some guests that have been visiting me, and then I started a new job, so I've kind of been lost in translation with everything. Been hosting a few friends, so my craft room turns into a second bedroom. So I have a really long haul video. It's kind of ridiculous. I don't know if you want to watch the whole thing because it's going to be really long. And it's no order because I've forgotten in what order I have gotten this stuff. So we'll go ahead and get started, and then I guess we'll just keep going from there. But first thing here we have is the latest Hero Arts kit. Pretty nice. Got a few good things here. I bought some extras. Haven't been able to use this yet, but got the background die that has the words in the galaxy formation or a spiral formation. It just has different words on it there. Pretty cool. You know, I have this love of all horoscopes and, you know, zodiac and things like that. Seems to be a popular thing right now, so of course I had to get the add-on for that. So that's here. Let's see here. Then I got the cloud animals and the boat. That was an add-on as well. And then I really like this one. I thought it was really cool to see all the planets in one balloon formation. I thought that was really neat. I like how that looks, and I'm excited to make a card from that. And I also like the moon here with the clouds around it. I think this is really cute, and I can't wait to work with it. Then I got the galaxy die that comes with this. It cuts this out in an oval. You could separate this and have like the oval shape, or you could take this separately and make something from that as well. And then with the actual kit, you get this stamp set. I really like the silhouettes of the individuals. Let me unwrap this. I don't have fingernails, so I may not be able to get this out really quickly, but let's see if I can find some tweezers around here. Maybe this will get it undone a little easier. I have these awful man hands here. There we go. So it just has some stars and shapes, some star clouds or stardust behind it. I think this is going to be really nice. I've seen some excellent examples of people using this as cards, so I can't wait to use it. They also come with matching dies. There is a die here that makes like a universe kind of cloud area, so I'm excited to use this. It also came with some shimmer mist. These look really cool. When you shake them, you see like clouds with glitter. It's just really cool. I can't wait to use them. And then it also did come with some specialty paper and a stencil. Let me pull this out here. The paper feels like not paper, but like cotton, kind of. It's weird. It did come with some sequins. You can never have enough sequins, right? This is the stencil. Stars and moons. And then the paper, I don't know. I think my friend Melinda called it Nepalese paper. I think that's what she called it. But it's kind of like fiber. But here's some white with some shine on it. And then here's a black with some gold, silver, and strings. And then I really like this paper. It has like the foil on it. It's really cool. So, haven't gotten to use this yet. I've probably had it for 3 weeks now. All the stuff that I do have, I've collected over the past month or so, maybe a little longer. So that's all the stuff from Hero Art, so don't let me forget the ribbon. You gotta use the ribbon. Alright, I don't know where I'm gonna sit all this stuff, but... Next up, MFT had a sale. 50% off of dies. I had to do it. I just had to. There was a bunch of stuff 50% off, so I'm gonna go through some of this. So I got the Beautiful Bows die set. This comes in individual pieces, and then you put it together and it makes a bow. And they also had a dainty bow set, so I got that as well. Here's a die called Hello Beautiful. It has this score line here that can cut, and it also cuts out the word hello and beautiful. You can do this like at the top or the bottom of a card or split it. It's pretty cool. I got the Santa Suit Dynamics. This cuts individual pieces and then you put it together on the card and it makes a Santa suit. I think this may be easy. I haven't used it yet, but it looks interesting and I can't wait to try it. We shall see. Then I got some tags. Just different tags, different sizes to die cut and make banners with or tags with. Really, I don't know how I'll use this, but they were pretty cheap, so I got it. Then there is these dies called interactive window stacks, and this is cool because on one side of this it doesn't cut, so it opens up like a window onto your card. Let me see if you can see this. There's like a score line here, and then the rest of the area it cuts out on the card, so when you go to open up your card it's like a window, so you can put something behind it. Let's see here, and then we have some stamp sets. This is called the Peaceful Wildflowers. I live in Chicago, and these flowers kind of remind me of like the meadows and fields that are outside the city and the suburbs and like going towards Indiana. So I like the silhouette look, and these would look really good like on a sunset or a sunrise card. The Desert Bouquet. I like this stamp set because it has this pattern here. This would be good for black and white cards along the side. And then you could cut these out in solid colors, put them all on a card. You could put these on foam tape above this and make it look really nice. Now, I've seen this stamp set for a long time. I've never gotten it, but it was on sale, so I got it. It is called Time for Bubbly, and it has a portrait of a woman that's in a bathtub with a mirror. And then it has some bottles of champagne or wine and some bubbles, and then it has some really good sentiments that you could make a card for any person going through a rough time. Probably, more than likely, a woman you would use this for. Or a feminine card, I should say. I got the dies Arrow Greetings. Basically, it's happy, hello, birthday, thank you, anniversary, and congratulations, and they're just in arrow form with the words. I got the Quilt Square Cover Up. I am so excited to use this. I have a feeling I'm probably going to use this for Christmas cards. Making like, it's a quilted fashion, but you could make it like a Christmas sweater. So use different colors or a Christmas quilt. So I'm excited to use that. Cuts out pieces and it has stitched, faux stitch on it. Then I got the Blueprints 11. It's a happy birthday. The blueprints are kind of cool because it's a set of dies that you can use for a card. So everything you need is here. All you need is paper, some glue, and a card base, and you're pretty good here to make something. And then I got the Snowdrift Cover Up. This is going to be cool for Christmas cards. Makes snow hills here, so I'll be able to cut this out and then piece different colors in here to make snowdrifts, and then put, you know, penguins on top or elves or whatever I have for Christmas. More. I got the stamp set Tweet Friends along with Cheerful Cages. These go together. Just some birds with some cages, and then you can actually, what would be really neat is to use some gold foil paper and make, or silver, and make the actual cage, and then put the birds under that. That would be really cool to use, so I need to get this. Then I got birthday wishes. It's just big sentiments that you can use along with some balloons. They actually call it birthday wishes and balloons. Some of this stuff was discontinued, so you may not be able to find it anymore if you see it. Sorry about that. And then we got watercolor flowers. These are really cool because they're watercolor, so you could do a solid and then use a different color, and when you put it all together, it makes it look like a watercolor flower. But what you could do is do that with some distressed oxide inks or distressed inks and then spray it with water, and it will look even more watercolored. I did get some paper. I am addicted to paper. You guys know this. I talk about it all the time. I had to get it. I'm sorry. But this is the True Blue Houndstooth paper. I haven't opened it up, but pretty much the pattern is what's on the cover here. And then I got the Sweet Sunshine paper set too, with these designs as well. Real summery. You know, use this. It's nice because it's not double-sided, so you do not have to make like a Sophie's Choice when it comes to paper. That's probably a horrible analogy. Probably should not say that, but sometimes it feels that way, right? This is the free die I got for the purchase. I'm not for sure what this is yet. I just have to, I guess, look it up. It just says free die, so I'm not for sure. If you're viewing this and you know what this is, leave a comment down below and let me know. I got some photo corners. These are really cool if you want to make like fake photos on the on your cards. You just cut these out, the corners, and place them on your card for a photo. Then I got the wood grain background stamp. I needed one of these, and I love how this looks when you put it like on brown paper with brown ink. It just looks, the tone on tone of the wood looks really nice. And then I got this little itty bitty Eiffel Tower. I actually accidentally bought 2 of these, and I gave one of them to my friend Melinda. So she was here visiting, and I'll tell you more about her visit later on when I start going through some other things. And then I got the wonky chevron, and it's just a stencil. It was pretty cheap. You could always use a stencil for anything. I guess it's wonky because the chevron patterns are kind of back and forth. They're not really directly in a line. And then I just saw this from MFT. I've actually visited the MFT store in Florida, but I just saw that they included this little itty bitty Jelly Belly in the box. That cracks me up. Just saw that. So that is all of the MFT stuff that I got during their sale, which was about a month ago, I believe. So if you see something you like and you don't see it on the website, it's because it was discontinued and I was slow to making the video. Alright, let's see. Next, Paper Tray Ink. This is kind of a new company to me. My friend Melinda showed me their website, and I've pretty much loved everything that I've purchased from them. And by the way, everything that I have here is purchased. I purchased it myself. Nothing was given to me, although I would love that, but yeah. So I got this from Paper Tray Ink. I got this mountain set. I do have one from the Ton Stamps, but I like this one also. So I did get this one. It's 3 layers with some trees and some birds, and all together it looks like this. And then it comes in a little case. I like this, but I'll probably take it out and put it in an envelope. But I love the wrapping of this company. I love how they show their products. It's really cool. Next, I got the Sun and Moon set. It's pretty much half of a sun and different pieces that you can put within the sun. I think this is really nice. My friend Melinda actually had this set, and then she showed me a card she made with it, and I was like, oh, I have to have that set. So that's probably happens to a bunch of us, right? Then we have the On the Wagon. This is so cute. It is layered stamps. There's 2 sets of stamps in here, but it's layered stamps that make this car which is really cute. And on the website that they have, you can actually see a bunch of samples that they made, and some of them are Christmas ones, and they're really nice. But this is what the back looks like. It tells you how everything goes together. I'm excited to use this. Next is the Infinity Frame Sentiments, and these are basically small sentiments that you would put around a frame, which I don't have one cut out right now, but you would put it around a frame of a border and it would just be continuous. And it's really nice, and it has all these sentiments here. I'll pause it for a second here so you can maybe pause the video if you really need to see what they are. But I really like this and I can't wait to use it. Up next are some dies I got from Papertree. This is a mountain set with the centerpiece cut here. I'm imagining using this for Christmas. And I believe this may actually also match up with the mountain stamp. I have to research it more, or it may be close, or you can use it as a background. But I'll probably be using this for Christmas cards. Then I have this frame set, which cuts out individual frames into 3 different pieces, and then you could use those for different things. Kind of hard to imagine right now, but Melinda, my friend, actually had this, and she showed it to me, and I loved what she did with it, so I got it. We have different card making styles, but some of the things cross over, and I need some of the things she has, and she needs some of the things that I have, so we share that stuff in common. We have a birch tree set. This is a frame, so once this cuts out, it's the frame of the birch tree. Like, this is the negative space, so all this comes out. Then I got these impression plates, which I think is kind of a genius idea, and I haven't seen any other companies do this, and it might be because I have never purchased them or seen them somewhere else. But you have this side, which is, I guess you would call this wood or spiral patterns, and it's impression plate, so it's like embossing onto your paper. But then if you flip it over, there's a different pattern. I think that's pretty genius. You get 2 products or 2 versions of something in one product. It's pretty neat. And then the same thing with this one. It's got all these mandalas on here, and then you turn it on the side and there's just one mandala here. I think that's really cool, and I'm excited to use this. Maybe use it on some watercolor paper, do an impression with some ink with it. I think it'll be really neat. So that's Papertree ink. Alright. One of my other favorite companies that I love is Concord and Ninth, and this is their latest release. I want to thank Justin for helping us out with getting this. He got it here super quick. Yeah, so these are a few things. Ice cream with some sentiments. I imagine some watercoloring or some Copic coloring with this. And then the matching die. Here are some birthday balloons with different patterns, a solid shape. So you could do this maybe like a black balloon, but then use the patterns, and you could heat emboss over it with some silver or gold, or whatever color you might choose, maybe like a pink and gold. And then there's some matching dies, and I like this banner that's here also. I think that's really nice, and it'll not just for this set, but for some other sets that you might have. And then we love the turnabout stamps from Concord the Ninth. Genius idea. I have all of them. This is even better. It's sprinkles for ice cream. You set it up how they tell you to do the instructions here. You can see tons of videos on people doing that for you. I'm not going to do it because I learned from someone else on a video. I'm just showing you what I purchased. So, the concept is you take the stamp, you stamp it, turn it clockwise or whichever way you would choose, put a different color, stamp it, and then you could do it with 4 different colors. But then it comes with some cupcakes and a few sentiments as well. And you probably hear my dogs sound like reindeer outside this room. And then it comes with the matching die set with a tag. I have a scan and cut, so I really don't use the dies as much, but I got this as a bundle, so it needed to come together. Last but not least, my favorite part of this release is this pineapple step set. I cannot wait to use this. You can do layering with it, watercolors, Copic markers. These flowers layer inside of this to do different colors. It's just amazing. And even I will be using this die because I think it's going to come into use when you go to do the layering part of it. So really excited for this release. Kind of sad that I still have not used the last release, except for one thing that I'm using for someone's card that I'm in the process of making, and that's this unicorn. And this is still in the process, but I did color the unicorn. That's all that I've worked with the last release. So that's that. Next up, Simon Says Stamp. Ordered a few things from there. Let's get it out here. So I have been waiting for this forever, and it finally came into stock, and I was actually able to find it. And this is a marble set. You can make a marble background on your card, and I love it. It looks so cool on some of the videos that I've made or seen, in some of the cards I've seen with samples of this. There's a lot of pieces to it, and it's going to take me a little while to get used to it, but I'm really excited to use this by Waffle Flower. Then I saw a video of someone using Barely Beige as a no-line watercolor. I think it's Prairie. Let's see. Let me get the name of it. I want to make sure I have it right. It is Prairie Paper and Ink. Amy R. I saw her use this, and I saw the watercoloring she did with it. It looked awesome, so I got this so that I could practice some watercoloring and no line watercoloring. Barely Beige. Then I got this die for Kindness Matters. Ooh, I haven't even opened this up yet. That's the size of it, and you put it on the cardstock and it just cuts that out, or you could, you know, fussy cut it out and then place it on top of something on the card. We got some fruits here. Does it say the name? Dancing Fruits. I like this because it comes with the outer layer, but you can also put the inner layer inside. So you could do black stamping with the outside and then do red for the apple, or, you know, with the pear or the pineapple. So this is a really good summer card, and you could probably use these also for teacher cards with some Copic coloring. And then we got some artsy fruits. It's the same kind of thing here. You have the outline, and then you have the fruit to stamp inside or layer it. I haven't seen any cards using this yet, but I actually haven't even looked either. I saw it on the website, and I saw the samples, and I was like, gotta have it. Looks good. And then last but not least is Encouraging Animals. These are just different animals that I probably see myself Copic coloring or watercoloring. And it has some really nice sentiments like Hot Diggity Dog, You Did It, Have a Whale of a Good Day, Rough Day, You're the Bee's Knees, Best Student Ever, Thanks Teacher, Bear Hugs. So good cards to use for sentiments or kids for that. So that is all Simon Says Stamp. Trying to do this quickly. We're at 25 minutes. Oh my gosh, we have so much more to do. All right, Hero Arts Order. This is from their latest release. I decided to get these after I saw these at the stamping convention that I went to with my friend Melinda. I'll talk about it here in a few minutes, but Just a few items that I got. I got the Sugar Skulls layer set. This is going to be perfect for a Halloween card. I'm excited to use it. And you can use the different layers on the skull. I'm very interested on seeing how this is going to work out and seeing some of the samples as well. I saw this set at the expo and no one had it there except for in a bundle, and I didn't need it in a bundle. So I waited, and it did come out onto the website, and it's this fox, this layered fox, and I saw some samples at the expo, and I was like, I have to have that stamp set. It is so cute. Look at that. The samples that I saw were with gray foxes, and it looked really nice, so I'm excited to use this. And it comes with good good sentiments, but it also comes with the glasses and a bow tie, so you can kind of make it like hipster looking. And then they have the Holly Berries layered stamp set. I thought I would get this for Christmas cards. I'll probably just be using this with a sentiment on the actual card. Maybe cut them out and prop them up with some 3M tape. That's what it looks like. The next set is the layering partridge. Adorable. Can't wait to use this. It comes with pears. It's so cute. I can't wait. And this is what it looks like when it's done. And then it tells you. I like Hero Art's instructions because it tells you exactly how to do this. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 layers. It's kind of a lot. Hopefully I can get that to work out. We shall see. Next, the layered penguin. Jennifer McGuire used this. I loved her card. I think the penguin is so cute. And I love that it comes with a top hat and a bow tie. I think it's really cute. And then it also has some stuff like Let's Dance, I Love You This Much, You're Cool. So it's not necessarily just Christmas. You can use it for any occasion. And that's what it looks like. And then last from Hero Arts is we have the Offbeat holiday messages, and it just has, I'll show this and pause it a little bit for you to see, just in case you want to pause this. Has some really great sentiments like, oh my God, are the holidays over yet? Get those stretchy pants out. That's the story of all of our lives, right? During the holidays. It's the most stressful time of the year. Very true. So it has some really good sentiments there. That was Hero Arts. Then with the latest Lawn Fawn release, purchased this from scrapbookpal.com. Here we go. And you've probably seen this. If you're watching this, you may have seen it on some other people's channels. But maybe you're new or you don't watch other people's channels, so I thought I would share it. We have the Berry Happy Holidays stamp set. I didn't get any of the dies with these because I have a scan and cut too, so I don't really require that for the dies. This is cute because this is this bear is a reverse image, so you can paint the back here, put him here, and put a piece of string between them on a card so that when the person opens up the card, he spins around. It has some really nice sentiments. May your days be berry and bright. Best wishes to you and your family. Everything is cooler with you. Love you. You make my heart spin. So this is a pretty nice stamp set. For Halloween, these little kids are so cute. They're dressed up in their Halloween costumes. I cannot wait to Copic color some of these and put these on some cards. They're just adorable. They're really cute for kids. Look, there's a toilet paper roll. That's so cute. It's called the Costume Party by Lawn Fawn. Then we have Here We Go A-Waddling with some penguins. I also see some Copic coloring with this. Maybe even just using them as white and not coloring them and putting them like on a black background or like a night sky time. And then maybe do some Copic coloring with putting in some yellow for the lights. It has some really good sentiments. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. It's penguining to look a lot like Christmas. Penguining. How cute is that? I love it. Lawn Fawn has some of the best puns for their stamp sets. I have to say that's something I really like about them. We have the Forest Feast. This is going to be a Thanksgiving themed card set. It's just some forest animals with some food and a big wooden stump that you would sit them on like they're a table. The sentiment here, it says, pass the gravy. That sounds like me and my family when we all had Thanksgiving dinner all together. It was always, please pass something. Mostly drinks, but then we have Happy, Happy, Happy. It's just different versions of Happy with some other sentiments that you can attach to that. So Happy Mother's Day, Happy Birthday, just different ways of putting that in. We have Winter Otter. These are smaller stamp sets. They're really good price points, and they're really affordable. So I'm glad they make smaller stamp sets for people that maybe are on a budget or maybe are new to card making and they just want to try it out. You can buy a pretty decent stamp set for cheap and just work with things. So this is an otter. It's like, have an otterly cozy winter, have an otterly Merry Christmas. Cute with the little candy cane. Same situation with this one. It's called Sealed with a Kiss, and it's just 2 seals here. And it says Sealed with a Kiss. And then another one, it's Pumpkin Spice. I'm not a fan of the pumpkin spice trend or coffees, whatever pumpkin spice there is, but I got the stamp set for people that do like it, because you make cards for people that you like and you want to make them happy. So that's why I got this. And then this is an add-on to another previous stamp set that I did. This is to How You Bean, because there was a jelly beans, and of course I don't have it available right now for you to see it so I can compare it. But anyway, these candy corns, you would color these and you would put them inside the jar that came with the set. So this just has some Halloween themed sayings, and of course the candy corn, which I don't know, is candy corn in other parts of the world other than the United States? I'm not for sure if that's a thing or not somewhere else. Then we have the Gift Box by Lawn Fawn. This is a die set. It makes a box that you can put cards in. How cute is that? You can make 4 or 5 cards, stick them in this box, give them to someone as a gift. And then we have the tiny gift box, which makes a small gift box like this. You could put a couple Hershey Kisses in there, or a few pieces of candy, or maybe some change, or fold up some dollar bills and put it in there if you're wanting to give someone some money. Maybe like a $10 bill, you can fold it up in there. But it has all the pieces, and it's just genius. I love it. I think it's cute. And then lastly, again, paper. It's bad, you guys. Really bad. I also might split this up into 2 videos because we're at 30 minutes and I still have some other stuff to show you. So it's probably going to be 2 videos. Anyway, we have the Knock on Wood. It's just different colors of wood pattern paper. Really nice. It'll be perfect with the Forest Feast. That you could pair that together with each other. Then we have what my weakness is in paper is plaid. I love plaid paper, and I love Lawn Fawn's plaid paper. So they came out with a new set. It's called Chill. I love the colors. I just can't get enough of that. And I usually buy 2 of each pad, but I'm trying to scale back, so I only bought 1. Because Lawn Fawn, once they stop making it, they don't make the paper anymore, which is sad, but I need to cut back a little bit. So, and I don't need any more paper, but of course I bought it. So there's that. And then lastly, there is some sweater themed paper, just different colors. You know, just love paper. Cannot have enough of it, and I'll hoard it. I never want to use it. So, yeah, that's all of that from the latest release of Lawn Fawn from scrapbookpal.com. We're going to stop this video now. We'll make a second video with the remaining things from the Stamp Book Expo and a few craft stores I visited while my friend Melinda was here. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate your likes and your subscriptions. Please continue to watch. I'm going to start trying to do some more cards, mainly Halloween, and start doing a bunch of Christmas cards. I'm really excited because there was a store kind of close to me that wants to purchase a bunch of my cards so they could sell them in the store, which is nice. But thank you very much for watching. Have a great holiday weekend, and bye. It's Ricky. And it's Labor Day here, so maybe it's only the United States. So if you're in the United States, have a great holiday. Talk to you later. Bye.